What's going on, guys? It's Stock Picks by Tim, and today I want to talk about AQST stock, or Aquestive Therapeutics. I haven't talked about this one in a while. We're going to look at the chart, see what's been going on there. We just got recent news here that actually came from Aquestive themselves, but they reported positive data from part 3 of their EpiFast study evaluating their AQST 109 product. And what that is it's basically a film that delivers epinephrine to somebody if they're having an allergic reaction. And actually they are going to compare it to traditional, the EpiPen, which is basically a competing product they're kind of going up against, I would say. It's obviously in the same space, and people that would use an EpiPen could potentially use AQST's product. But they are going to have a head-to-head comparison study with the EpiPen, and this is going to be in the third quarter of 2022. Now, they are still on track to request the end of phase 2 study with the FDA in the fourth quarter of 2022. And they're planning to commence their PK study, which a PK study is basically testing your blood, seeing how your body responds to the drug. Don't ask me why I know that. I just looked it up. But I'll definitely leave you guys the link down below. It has all the details, all the data. And remember, guys, they do have their FTD, which is Fast Track Designation, which basically speeds up the process. And this was announced in March 2022. Ever since then, the whole market has been in a continued downtrend. This actually has came down under $1. We're going to look at the chart here. But one thing to think about is epinephrine injection, the EpiPen, is basically the current standard of treatment. That's what everyone uses, obviously. And I think Aquestive's product is extremely innovative. If they do get FDA approval, they have a huge total addressable market because as many as 49 million people are at risk for anaphylactic episodes. And that's something that obviously AQST 109 can assist with. Now, looking at AQST on the chart, you'll see that we had like this roughly $3 support level. Once we broke that, we just continued downwards. And of course, this is the overall market in a downtrend, of course. Now, one thing you have to be aware of with Aquestive is they are not pre-revenue. They do make a revenue, but it is kind of all over the place. You will see that revenue has been on a general downtrend, but every time they do come in and beat their revenue expectations. And you'll see here that they're expecting for the next quarter, this is going to be 9th of August, so it's quite a ways away, but they're expecting about 10.5 million. They expected a little under that last quarter. They ended up getting about 12 million. So we will see if they beat their revenue expectation. They typically do. I mean, when you look back, you'll see that they've almost always beat their revenue. And even on most of these earnings that they miss, they still beat their revenue. It's usually just the EPS that was the miss. So in general, they do beat their expectations. However, just seeing that estimate of 10 million, you know, it was only a couple quarters ago that they were getting around 15 million. So it has been in a decline, which is definitely a red flag, something to think about. But if they do get this FDA approval, this is obviously going to contribute a lot to their revenue. But just remember, they are still not profitable. So this is a risky stock. But don't let that deter you if you have high conviction. I do still have a small position in Aquestive, and personally I'm just going to continue to watch this one. I honestly want to see it break $1 and show clear signs of holding $1. Then I would likely add in. Because while this is under $1, there's always that possibility of delisting fears, that possibility that they might have to do a reverse split to sit over $1. Thanks so much for watching, guys. What do you think about AQST Aquestive stock? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, take it easy.